Hey guys, in this quarantine chronicle, we will be making barbecue chicken. Comment down below how you like to make yours, and I hope everyone is safe and healthy. So, with our chicken, like we always use lime juice. This is already in a bottle, but we have like limes in the refrigerator. I just don't feel like cutting them. And then we use vinegar. In here, I'm gonna put like my seasonings and stuff after the lime and vinegar soaked chicken goes into this hot water. We always boil it a little bit to just get rid of the blood and everything and all types of bacteria that could have been building up. These wings are going to be going in the oven. So, yeah, you guys can just watch the process. Okay, so here it is soaking in the lime juice and the vinegar, and just make sure that each and every single one of them really gets a chance to soak, because all that blood and all that, like, this is all so disgusting. I am going to dump the liquid part out, and I'm gonna put the chicken in here like I mentioned before. I know that some people don't believe in like cleaning their chicken and sanitizing their food before they eat it. I'm Haitian and we do. And some Haitians will even like take the time to cut the fatty parts of the chicken off. Me personally, I don't care. Sometimes I do it, but sometimes I don't. Like, I don't really care to do it. But, you know, health reasons, it's better to just cut the fat off too. So I'm just gonna dump this, because that's like the lemon water. I mean, the lemon juice and the vinegar mixed with the blood and water from the thawing chicken. So just let that go down the drain. And then I'm going to take the chicken and just put it in here. Yes, the fire is on. It's on low because I'm not boiling the chicken. I'm just sanitizing it. And if you've never done this before, you're probably like, what the heck is she doing? But trust me, guys, I know what I'm doing. And it always turns out really, really good. And also, there's no blood anywhere to be found. I know that there's another method where you can like put it in the oven and like basically bake the blood out of it, but to me that's also nasty. So I'm just gonna take the chicken and put it in the hot water, and I'm gonna just leave it in there. I'm not gonna cover it or anything like that. I'm just gonna leave it in there. Okay. Don't mind this bottle. This used to be a peanut butter bottle, but of course, in a Haitian household, nothing is what it seems. Okay. This is called épices, and basically this is what we use to season everything we make. And then I have salt. I have Maggi. I don't know where Maggi's from. Maybe it's Hispanic. We usually get the Goya brand, and Goya is like a Hispanic brand from what I know. And then we have Sazon, and this is like more Hispanic flavoring type things. And then I also have some garlic salt with parsley. I just bought that today. We don't usually use this. We usually have like the actual garlic, not the garlic powder. But anyway, the chicken is still in here, and while that's in there, I'm going to prep this side. And basically I'm gonna take a good scoop, okay, a good 2 scoops. My mom's gonna be like, Papa, bless me. Anyway, let me stop, because if you don't speak Creole, you're not gonna understand. But I put the épices in, and then I'm gonna put some salt. It looks like a lot, but remember, I have a good amount of wings. And then I'm gonna take some garlic salt as well and just pour that in there a little bit. When I make food, it's typically extremely seasoned for absolutely no reason. Actually, no, there is a reason. Always season your food, people. And then I'm gonna take the Maggi and I'm gonna crush it. Okay, I'm gonna crush that. And then I'm missing something. The Sazon. I'm gonna put some I'm like filming with one hand and like trying to do everything else with another. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Sazon packet and just gonna dump that. Ooh, dump that all in here. I'm gonna dump the whole thing. And to mix it better, I'm gonna just add not that much water, just a tad bit of water, so that I can really season each piece of chicken. And now this is like the initial seasoning. And yes, I'm gonna do all of this with my hands, but this looks so bad, but it's gonna taste so good. And then I also do want to put a little bit more lemon juice. Not that much. And now I can like individually start taking the chicken out. So I took the pan that I'm gonna put in the oven. This is it, and it's oiled. And now, like with this chicken, I'm about to start taking it out individually and putting it in here, and then putting it on the pan that I showed you. So let me just clean up. So I'm gonna start taking the chicken out individually. And obviously this is not cooked, okay? This is not cooked. I'm just gonna put it in here. I'm gonna roll it around, roll it around. And this is okay to do. I'm not cross-contaminating because literally, like, the chicken was never separated. It's not like I cooked this and then put it in the seasoning or anything like that. And that just goes on there. And I'm just gonna keep doing that with each wing, okay? And just cover that real good. And I was gonna do it with my hands, but I changed my mind. I'm just gonna do it this way. So I have seasoned the chicken, and the oven is preheating at 425. I'm not quite sure what the temperature is supposed to be, if I'm being completely honest. I think if I put it on like 375, I let it stay in longer than I would if I put it on 425. I just eyeball it. But I'm gonna clean this up, and I'm gonna clean all this extra stuff up, and I will be back in about 45 minutes after the oven is preheated. I'm gonna leave these in for 45 minutes, check on them, see how they're doing, and then we can get started on the barbecue sauce. Guys, so I put these in for 45, but I actually ended up taking them out 5 minutes early because they are starting to burn a little bit, and I don't want them to burn. And yeah, so let me just get this out too. These look so freaking good. So freaking good. So they are still sizzling. I did burn a couple of them, but I don't think it burned too bad. Now I'm gonna start working on the I was actually supposed to put the sauce prior to this, but I didn't. Okay, so guys, I just poured the barbecue sauce all over them, and I'm just mixing it up, making sure that each wing is covered, just like I made sure that each wing was seasoned, and making sure that each wing is covered. And that's just the first batch, and then I'm going to put in the second batch.